Jeg fortsætter lidt endnu som konferencier, så jeg vil gerne byde velkommen til Kristian Svensson, som jeg tror står klar i kulissen. En ung svensk politisk sangskriver på turné med David Rovics i anledning af 100-året for Joe Hills henrettelse. Joe Hill er jo faderen til alle protestsange. Og Kristian fortsætter Joe Hills arbejde i dagens Sverige, og i aften har han faktisk en koncert i Malmø sammen med David Rovics. Så byd velkommen til Kristian Svensson fra Sverige. Ja, den svenske folketone. Værsgo, Kristian.
Ja, okej. Hej gott folk. Jag kommer alltså från Sverige. But since I know... oh, thank you. Oh, what a welcoming. I think I'll speak in English though, because I know I'm not the only foreigner here. So much of the wars that we see around in the world nowadays stems from what happened on 9/11. And here's a song about 9/11, but you have to listen closely. Maybe it's not the 9/11 that you're thinking of. Brevbäraren sa, jag är ledsen, men det här kom först idag. Ibland tar saker tid man inte trott att de ska ta. Särskilt detta brev som någon satt och skrev i en värld som inte längre finns. 11 september stod där tydligt skrivet i rött. Längre ner stod staden, den som planen förrött. Och tv-kameror såg det som jag sedan vant mig vid att se. Längre ner i brevet stod Allende är död, vårt presidentpalats är nu en rykande hög. Medans New York sov och Pentagon gav sitt fulla stöd. Då Pinochet kröp fram 11 september stod där tydligt skrivet i rött. Längre ner stod staden, den som planen förrött. TV-kameror såg det som jag sedan vant mig vid att se. Från år 1973, 11 september 1973, 11 september 1973. Na 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 na. Brevbäraren sa, jag är ledsen, men det här kom först idag. Ibland tar saker tid man inte trott att de ska ta. Särskilt detta brev som någon satt och skrev i en värld som inte längre finns. Som inte längre finns. Som inte längre finns, så vitt du minns. Tack så mycket. And now I'm going to play a song that I'd like to dedicate to all the refugees who end up alone in new countries. We've seen a lot of that happening now. So here's a song to them. Om vi gick ifrån varann och kunde hålla kursen så rak som ingen kan, då hade vi setts om en stund. För världen där vi vandrar, den är ju trots allt rund. Men det finns berg och hav och sten och människor i vägen. Det kan räcka med en för att man ska byta spår. så missar vi varandra med många mil och år. Men det finns en plats på andra sidan jorden, där vi möts om resan vore rak och konsekvent. Det finns en punkt vid slutet utav orden, där vi hade kunnat träffas som om inget hänt, om inget hänt. När jag vaknar har du gått. På bordet där vi satt ligger lappen som jag fått. Där på pappret står det något. Ett farväl och ett försök att få på pränt det du förstått. Att det finns en plats på andra sidan jorden, där vi möts om resan vore rak och konsekvent. Det finns en punkt vid slutet utav orden, där vi hade kunnat träffas som om inget hänt, om inget hänt. Tack ska jag ha. Tusen tack. Yes, as you heard in the introduction, I'm traveling around Scandinavia with David Rovics, and because it's now 100 years this autumn and since Joe Hill was executed. I'm not gonna... Whoa. Maybe a little less guitar on stage, yeah. I'm not going to play a song by Joe Hill, but this is a song by Billy Bragg that is written in the style of Joe Hill, and that has also borrowed its title from a Joe Hill song, so that everyone should know in whose footsteps Billy Bragg is singing. So this is a song that you probably have heard, and in this song it's stated once again that the wars of our time are the boss's wars, not ours. There's power in a factory, there's power in the land, there's power in the hands of a worker. But it all amounts to nothing if together we don't stand. There is power in a union. Now the lessons of the past were all learned with workers' blood. The mistakes of the bosses we must pay for. From the cities and the farmlands to trenches full of mud. War has always been the boss's way, sir. The union forever defending our rights. Down with the black Lego workers unite. With our brothers and our sisters from many far off lands. There is power in a union. Now I long for the morning that they realize brutality and unjust laws won't beat us. But who'll defend the worker who cannot organize when the bosses send their lackeys out to cheat us? Money speaks for money, the devil for his own. Who comes to speak for the skin and the bone? What a comfort to the widow, a light for the child. There is power in a union, a union forever defending our rights. Down with the black Lego workers unite. With our brothers and our sisters from many far off lands. There is power in a union. There is power in a union. Tack. I'm gonna play a last song. I think I have time for it, and it's a tribute to Joe Hill. This too, and it's written by the English group Shambawamba, or actually they've taken a lot of different lines from different Joe Hill songs and put it together so that it sounds like he is singing to us, the ones who live now. All right, and it's basically about. Well, you'll hear yourselves what it's basically about, so I won't tell you. waste the days when I'm dead and I'm gone. Wind up the clocks, ring around, carry on. Don't gather flowers, dry your eyes, call your friends. For all I sang was a start, not an end. And catch your breath, feel the life in your bones. Enjoy what's to come, not the things that we've done. Save all your prayers, take the pain and the hurt, and add your chorus to my verse. By and by, forget that glorious land above the sky. And don't you cry, don't you cry. By and by, don't waste the days when I'm dead and I'm gone. Wind up the clocks, ring around, carry on. Don't gather flowers, dry your eyes, call your friends. For all I sang was a start, not an end. By and by, forget that glorious land above the sky. And don't you cry, don't you cry. I dreamed I saw Joe here last night, alive as you and me. Says I, but Joe, you're 10 years dead, I never died, said he. I dreamed I saw Joe here last night, alive as you and me. Says I, but you're a century dead, I never died, said he. By and by. Thank you.